and welcome once again to the Autodesk Ecotec tutorial session. I am Akshay Patel. In the last tutorial, we learned how to check the interzonal adjacencies, and for this model, we already have checked the interzonal adjacencies, and we are ready for performing different types of analysis in Ecotec. So for performing the various types of analysis, we have an analysis tab over here which gives you access to the various analysis features available in Ecotec. The first one is the thermal analysis, but before we can start working on the analysis, we first of all need to load the weather data file, and for that we have an icon over here. So when we click over here, you can basically choose the weather file from here. Let's say, for example, in our case, we would like to choose Los Angeles in California for our study, and we hit OK. So it is saying the weather file has been successfully loaded, so we'll say OK, and then we can basically choose all these various options available here for the analysis. Let's say if you want to have hourly temperature profile, we'll select it, and then if you click this calculate button, it will show you a very graphical type of graph over here. We also have the legends available at the bottom, what each of these lines exactly mean, and then we also have a tabular results at the bottom of the screen. And then you can also search for a particular information that you want. For example, if you want to search for the coldest day or the brightest sunny day, you can just click on any one of these and it will display it over here. For example, I select this thing, so I've selected the most windiest day. The most windy day in this type of climate will be on 15th March, and then if you select the coldest day, it says it's the 1st January is the coldest day. So this is how you can basically play with all these features over here. You can also select a particular zone in case if you want the analysis to be performed for that particular zone. You can do that from here. You also have some solar exposure. You have all these features available over here, and you can also do some solar studies by using the sun path over here, and you can calculate the shading, amount of shading that you will be having on the different surfaces of your 3D model. You have the material cost estimation tool over here. You can use all these options over here, but in order to get these results, you need to assign the values to each and every type of element in the materials library. We have already gone through that, but I'll be just showing it in short. If you go to here in the materials library, and if you double click on any one of these, you will have access to all these values over here. You can feed in these values to get any resource consumption or maybe the material cost estimation and stuff like that. So that basically can do it over here, and then you can also select a particular type of component if you want to have a cost estimation for that type of elements. And then you have the resource consumption over here. Basically this is used for calculating the daily energy use, the amount of load, the hourly solar collection, hourly electricity use and stuff like that. And these are all various options. If you have checked on these boxes, let's say for example, if you do not want to consider the appliances for your analysis, you can just uncheck it over here. Similarly, you can check and uncheck all these options over here. Then you can also estimate the amount of CO2 that will be generated through by your project, and which are the various objects or the elements or something like that, that is contributing to the CO2 generation. Over here you have access to the energy cost and schedule uh, pop-up menu. Over here you can basically specify the cost of your electricity over here, and the fuel cost and kerosene and etc and stuff like that. So, and here you can also specify the dates between which you want to perform the analysis, and then these are the options for your acoustic analysis. And then on the left hand side of this graph you have various types of settings. This is for basically for configuring the scale of the graph. This is for showing the legends that you have at the bottom of the graph, and then you can also store the current graph comparison, or you can save the full results, or you can take some snapshots and you can zoom in and zoom out and stuff like that. These are all very general settings. So this is pretty much about the various analysis options available in Ecotec. Thank you and have a good day.